Hey guys, it's FifaRalle here and welcome to episode 26 of Let's FIFA 14, and in this episode we'll be playing a few games in the Champions Shield tournament and in the St. Patrick's Cup, and there might be a few rage quit, there might be a few good goals, and yeah, let's get into it all. We'd start off by going into the quarterfinals of the Champions Shield tournament, and we come up against a strong Serie A side, and it wasn't really the best first half. Didn't create any interesting skill chances, and he would make a 1-0 just before halftime. But in the start of the second half, we played 4 minutes, and with some simple skill moves, we'll break through with Neymar to make it 1-1. And a few minutes later, he rushed Machechi off the line, and we'll chip him to make it 2-1, give us the lead. And after that, we went with a few more skill moves. We passed it into the middle to Neymar. He will cut inside. A ball will drag back past 2 defenders. A chop past the third one. We try out the shot, and we pick up a corner. And from that corner, he will, to start off with, get it away. But he'll find Carlos Eduardo here. And look at that shot. What an insane finish from Carlos Eduardo there with the left foot. And it dips into the far corner. And no chance for Machechi in the net there. Lovely shot from Carlos Eduardo. And it pays off, picking him up, getting him for the squad instead of Alex. Lovely finish. And I had to watch all of the replays of that shot because it didn't get much better. Right into the top corner from quite far out, and it makes it 3-1. And it was good we got that third goal because I rushed a little bit towards the end of the game. And in the 90th minute, he would break through to make it 3-2. But it didn't really matter too much because we had the three goals, and we win the game in the end. So we make our way into the semifinals of the Champions Shield tournament. But instead of playing that, I much rather wanted to play in the St. Patrick's Cup to see if I could make my way into some of the later rounds of that tournament. So we head on into that, and we're into the quarterfinals in that tournament as well. And we'll just quickly change squad and head on into a game, and we'll eventually match up against an opponent which, to no surprise, we're going to play with a Republic of Ireland squad, and that is probably what most opponents are going to play with. And we have Magidi there on the right side of the pitch, and a few other players I also had in my squad. And we get started actually straight from the kickoff. We pass it out to Magidi on the wing here. He'll go inside and he'll play a through ball to Stokes. We try to chip his keeper, but he will save it, and we could not get back onto the ball. But just a few minutes later, we're on the ball again. It's Gibson here. He plays it out wide to Coleman. We go inside to get a bit of space for the pass out to Houlihan, who will cut inside. Quite lucky to hang on to the ball. We try to roulette and a shot, but he gets the slide tackle in, and it comes to nothing. And then 34th minute, it's Stokes to turn around, try out a shot, but he will save that one. So not any goals in the first half. But then in the 44th minute, we get a chance with Houlihan. Lovely stuff there. And we'll pass it to Stokes. Breakthrough. Find Gibson. We try out the shot. And it goes just wide. So as I said, couldn't really get a goal in the first half. But into the second half, we break down the wing with Magidi. And we'll make our way into the box with a little scoop term. And in the end, get a quite lucky penalty in my opinion. But we'll take it. Magidi, he steps up for that. And he will convert it to make it a 1-0. And 82nd minute, we get another chance. Stokes trying out a shot, but just wide. And the game ends at 1-0. I had quite a few chances, but I was not really able to convert them. And in the end, it was the penalty which decided the game. But we win the game 1-0. And he did actually swap Magidi around with, I believe, Keane or something like that, and played him on the top. There were a lot of through balls coming against me in that game, but I was able to defend them, get the win, and make my way into the semifinals. And then this happens. I was just, are you kidding me? Because I went back into the tournament and I had to start all over. Basically what happened was I went into the game. I didn't get into the loading screen of playing the game or anything like that. We were just both getting ready to play, and it just said there was an error with FIFA, and it kind of went out to kind of the dashboard of the PlayStation, and I went out of the tournament, and that just annoyed me so much. I couldn't play the semifinals. I had to start all over. And instead of playing that, I decided to go into the Champions Shield tournament instead for another game. And we are into the semifinals, and we pick up a penalty in the 23rd minute. Neymar steps up for that, and he will convert it to make it 1-0. So we get a good start to the game, and we continue on. Neymar once again on the ball, going inside. He panics the defender, but the shot is not on target. And instead, from a corner, instead of him scoring, Weidenfeller will start a counter-attack. He kicks it out, and Neymar is able to out-sprint a pitch check there, get onto the ball, chip his keeper, and make it a 2-0. So we get a comfortable lead, and then he would break through in the 53rd minute, and he did deserve to get a goal. He had quite a few chances in the game, and he would get a goal to make it 2-1. But pretty much just 2 minutes later, we are on the ball, a bit of passing to break through. Carlos Eduardo, we try to take the shot, but it falls to Neymar, and then we'll make it 3-1. Not exactly a beautiful goal, but it gives us that 2-goal lead. And after that, my opponent, he had enough. In some way, I can understand him because he had a lot of chances. He finally got back into the game to make it 2-1. And straight after that, I got very lucky to get a third goal. And in the end, he decided to leave. And that means we're into the final of the Champions Shield tournament. But instead of playing that, I decided to go back and give the St. Patrick's Cup another go. It was quite frustrating to have to start it over after having made my way into the semi-finals. But that's how it is, and we start over from the round of 16. And they will match up against another Republic of Ireland squad there in a 4-4-2 formation. And McGeady, he gets the first chance in the 2nd minute. I try for the scoop chip, but it goes over the goal. I believe it just about hit the bar there, but we could not get the goal to complete our skill quest. But instead, I will tackle McGeady in the box. I wanted to go with the push and pull, but I ended up tackling him. But luckily, I could save his shot and deny him the goal. And pretty much straight after that, I will go on a counter-attack down the wing to McGeady. He will break through, make his way into the box. I did fail a little bit on the skill move there and ended just being a little caught inside. But it would give us a goal to make it 1-0. And into the second half, we got a bit of a skill run going with Stokes here. He makes his way into the box and he'll finish that one off to make it 2-0. And straight after that, my opponent decided to rage quit. So we get the second rage quit of this episode, and it is actually also going to be the 15th rage quit of the series, since we introduced the counter, and that also means we'll get a free pack for that, because every 5th rage quit will open up a pack, and we do not really get anything good. It's even a full players pack with 3 rare players, but yeah, not really anything good in the pack. We'll list up a few of the players on the transfer list, and we'll quick sell some of the remaining players there as well, because some of them were not really going to sell. So anyways, that is where we're going to end off this episode, guys. I hope you did enjoyed the goals and the gameplay. We're sitting on 7 wins, 2 losses, and that is going to be the end. As I said, we'll be back again tomorrow with another video, and that's all. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you later.